Welcome back to B.R.A.W.L, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have a very special edition, B.B.W. That stands for the Bad Boys of Wrestling. And here comes Sharticus to kick off the show. Looks like he wants to say something to the fans. Sharticus, coming off a victory over Scott during last week's show. And looks like his mic's not working. What's he saying? Get your cell phones out, yo. Take your photos, he says. Send your texts. Alright, looks like he has plans to be rich and famous. Sharticus. After everything he's accomplished, he says, and everything he's earned in this business, the last thing he needs is a bunch of nobodies thinking they're going to make a name for themselves by running him down, he says. Well, let's see what has he accomplished. Well, he beat Scott last week, and that's about it. So, wow, he's just insulting everybody here. He just basically called everybody stupid.
Yeah, that's not really a good way to get popular, you know? Sorry, I'm a little late. I have to go to the bathroom.
That's all right, cousin. But you know what? Being unpopular, that's one way to be popular. Catch my drift? People either come to see you win or they come to see you lose.
That's right. And that's one of the things that the money Floyd Mayweather likes to do. He likes to make people hate him. And people come to see him lose.
Of course, that never happened, and hopefully that's, what Sharticus is aiming for. He just wants people to take notice of him and love him or hate him. The most important thing is they start watching him wrestle.
That's right. And listen to that crowd. Here in Texas, that's where we're at, right? We're in Texas.
Look at Sharticus walking around in his trademark trunks. I don't think he's ever washed that.
I don't think so either. I think it's for good luck. I mean, so far it's worked.
I don't know. I think that should be illegal. So that's it, folks. Sharticus to kick off this evening. We've got a great night for you if you guys are just tuning in. In the main event, we're going to have the Impractical Jokers squaring off against each other, and you don't want to miss that. But first up, we have a new face. And you're looking at him right there on the left of the screen. The Black Kittler. He is going up against none other than Obama.
Yeah, this is going to be a very exciting match, I think. I never heard of the Black Kittler. I think, I don't know. He looks like somebody I know. I can't quite put a finger on it, but, I think the Black Kittler is going to give Obama a good match tonight.
I think so, too. He talked a good talk, Kittler did, but tonight we'll get to see what he is made of. And Obama, he's coming off a loss against the Trump in the first ever world title match here at B.R.A.W.L, and now he's looking to make a comeback against the Black Kittler.
All right, here we go, yo. And there's the Black Kittler. What? Look at that. Obama just started ground and pounding him. Look at that.
I heard the Black Kittler started saying stuff about Obama, and Obama didn't take too kindly to that. Here we go, yo.
And Obama tosses him to the ring post. And a good smacking right hand there by the Black Kittler. And slams Obama down the mat, hurting his neck.
And a good kick to the back of the head there by the Black Kittler. And what's he doing here? He just took off the cushion there at the corner. What's he planning to do?
I know, I think he's gonna try to use that against Obama. Look at Obama with a twirly-whirly move. Fancy.
Obama is definitely feeling it tonight. he is hungry for a victory.
And a smacking right hand connects for B.R.A.W.L, and they take the fight here to ringside.
Double axe handle by B.R.A.W.L. The Black Hitler, so far, just taking a beating here.
Look at that high-risk maneuver. He just jumps onto the Black Hitler. Right on his chest.
I think he may have broken his ribs. I heard it. I heard a crack.
Ooh, and a groin hit. And another one from Obama. Wow, unbelievable. And the right kick to the throat. And the neck breaker.
These guys better watch out. This is not an Extreme Rules match, and they will be counted out. Double axe handled by Obama. Hopefully, he's not planning to win by count out here. He tosses him back to the ring.
And he's going for the pin. 1, 2.
It's a 2 count. The head scissors by B.R.A.W.L. And look at those elbows right on top of the dome.
Ah, that's going to make his head really, really swollen and stuff. And maybe I think he has a bump on it. And the DDT, and he's blasted wide open.
Yes, he is. His forehead is just gushing with blood. The referee needs to get a Band-Aid, call a timeout. Is blood even legal these days?
Well, this is B.R.A.W.L. You know, a lot of things are legal in B.R.A.W.L, especially here at B.B.W. The Bad Boys of Wrestling and a slam by Obama. He's going for the pin again. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Unbelievable.
And that was a quick victory for Obama there, and he did get the early advantage. He snuck an attack before the bell, and I don't think the Black Hitler was able to fully recover from it.
Yeah, Obama is a very smart guy, and you know, the Black Hitler said a lot of stuff about him prior to the match, and you know, he paid for it.
That ought to teach the Black a lesson, and anybody else who's watching. Do not mess with this man, Obama, right here. He's one of the best fighters in the organization, and he is hungry for another shot at the title that the Trump currently holds.
Wow, what an exciting match there for the Obama.
And right now we have a very exciting match ahead of us. It's General Tsao versus Sergeant Wipe-'em. General Tsao coming off a victory over Michael Jackson in the last show. And Sergeant Wipe-'em, I think, well, he lost to Hiwax McNuggets, who is the latest phenom in B.R.A.W.L. And B.R.A.W.L, by the way, stands for Brothers of the Really Awesome Wrestling League.
Wait a second, isn't it the Brotherhood of the Really Awesome, or maybe the Band of the Really Athletic Wrestling League?
Well, it's one of those 2 or 3, but I think, you know, we can just go with B.R.A.W.L. B.R.A.W.L, that's all you need to remember. You're watching B.R.A.W.L, the hottest organization in the WWE universe.
Alright, Sergeant Wipe-'em. He wants to win. He had a good showing against McNuggets last time, but he came up short.
But, you know, losing to McNuggets, you know, it's not the worst thing ever, because he's proven to be a very, very capable fighter. And here comes General Tsao now with his trademark cocky walk.
Is that walk spelled with a W-O-K? Haha, see what I did there?
Capacity crowd here in Texas tonight. General Tsao looking for his 2nd consecutive win. And Sergeant Wipe-'em looking for his 1st victory here at B.R.A.W.L. General Tsao doesn't care how the crowd feels about him.
Sub to me and I sub to you.
It's his show. General Tsao. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Welcome to B.R.A.W.L, the greatest organization in the WWE Universe. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and subscribe to Replay Factor. And here comes Sergeant Wipe-'em.
How can you take this guy seriously? Look at him. He's such a clown.
Well, he gets serious once he gets into the ring. But hopefully he fights a little more serious than how he's walking, because I can hardly keep a straight face looking at this guy make his entrance.
Well, maybe that's his strategy. Maybe he's going to try to make General Tsao laugh. If he can get him to laugh, maybe he can make him lose his concentration. I think that's a pretty good strategy.
I think that might just work for Sergeant Wipe-'em. He is combination Matrix and Ray Charles. Look at that.
All right, and the crowd's loving it. And look at that stare. Look at that stare. And look at him. I think he broke his wrist already.
Here we go. And a fireman's carry to start off this match. General Tsao is a very fast starter. He does not like to mess around. Tosses him into the turnbuckle there.
What's he gonna do? Uh-oh. It looks like it's gonna be painful, whatever it is. And a side breaker. Wow.
Working on those love handles is General Tsao. And now he slams him on his lower back. And now stomps him on the back of his head. That could be very, very dangerous.
General Tsao not showing any mercy at all. And why should he? He's General Tsao.
Suplex or something. It was an arm attack, and I think it hit him on the chest. And now General Tsao is showing off a little bit here. Just tuning in, welcome to the show. You're watching B.R.A.W.L. And what a nice counter there by General Tsao. And a twirl-a-whirl-a-whirl-a move.
And a double axe handle. And stomping him on the solar plexus. And look at him. He's like a baby right now, Sergeant Wipe-'em.
And a nice counter there by Sergeant Wipe-'em. That was kind of slick. Back body drop. Right hand was blocked, and a good counter by General Tsao. Back suplex.
And look at that. Keep up. Keep up. And a kick to the chest and to the throat. And to the back. But these guys just amazing.
Yeah, he's looking for a world title shot, and he just got kicked in the face by those size 16 boots of Sergeant Wipe-'em.
And look at that, bam! He started off with a suplex and he power bammed him.
General Tsao's got the moves, that's for sure. And look at that vicious, vicious, dirty headbutt, and he's going for the pin. One. Too early for that. Need to put a little more beating on Sergeant Wipe-'em, who is right now just getting mocked by General Tsao, and he keeps hitting him on that back area. He's not going to be able to walk by the time night's over. And look at that butt splash right on the solar plexus.
And he stomped him on the thigh too. Oh no, the abdominal stretch. That's how he stopped Michael Jackson last week. Is he going to get him? Is he going to get him? And that's it. Incredible. General Tsao makes quick work of Sergeant Wipe-'em.
Unbelievable. And that is 2 victories in a row for General Tsao. He remains undefeated here in B.R.A.W.L. And Sergeant Wipe-'em, that's his 2nd defeat in a row. Didn't put up much of a fight against General Tsao. It was a better fight against High Wax Me Nuggets last week for Sergeant Wipe-'em. And maybe next time he will get that elusive win. But in the meantime, General Tsao, he is on a tear. He just sent a strong message to the division here. What a statement he made tonight.
Wow, that was an incredible match. And the night is young, folks.
That is right. The night is very young. We are just getting started here. And up next, we have a fatal 4-way. We have the Trump, we have Scott, we have Brother John, and making his first appearance here on B.R.A.W.L is Nacho.
Wow, Nacho Libre himself. I can't wait to see him in action. And Trump, of course, he's the reigning Brawl world champion. But tonight, his world title is not going to be on the line, right?
That is correct. This is a non-title match. Trump's title is not going to be on the line tonight. But it doesn't mean it's not going to be an entertaining fight, especially with these fatal four-ways. You never know what's going to happen.
Who are you going for?
Well, I can't say I'm really rooting for anybody in particular. I'm just looking forward to a good scrap here. But I do wish Brother John would lose because he's such a dirty cheat.
Yeah, the only time I saw him win, he poked his fingers right through the eyeballs of El Nino.
Yeah, what an unfortunate match that was, and luckily for El Nino, he was able to get a brand new pair of eyeballs, and he's ready to get his revenge against Brother John.
All right, here we go, guys. Fatal four-way.
You're watching Brawl, the B.B.W. edition, and that is for the bad boys of wrestling. And here comes Scott, hailing from Kansas City, Missouri. And last week, he fell victim to Sharticus. And Sharticus, he was at the beginning of the show. He addressed the audience. If you don't know who Sharticus is, make sure to watch this broadcast later on and on YouTube, and in case you missed anything. But Scott, a brawler at heart, not too fancy in the ring, but he likes to throw hands. He's just a bar fighter at heart.
That's right. And he likes to mow the lawn. He really does. And he loves Obama. You can tell in his shirt. It says Obama for life.
Actually, I'm not sure if he means Obama for president for life. I think he's talking about Obama being sent to prison for life.
Oh, is that what that means?
Well, I heard, but don't quote me on that. And here comes Brother John. And look at that face. How can you trust a face like that? How can you trust a man who has no trouble pushing both his fingers through somebody else's eyeballs?
Yeah, this is a very dirty fighter right here. I have a feeling he's going to try to do that again tonight. Not a care in the world. He's just having fun there. He's a very violent dude. But you know what? Violent dudes, they've come to the right place. Brawl is the place if you're a violent kind of guy. Because we let violence happen here in Brawl.
The B.B.W. edition. Everybody loves B.B.W.
Look at that. Brother John's got the moves.
He's got the dirty moves. Beautiful evening here in Texas. You gotta admit, John's moves, you just want to sort of join him in the ring and just bust your own moves, doesn't it?
Not really. All right, who's coming next?
And there's that music. You probably can't hear it, but here he is. The Trump. And I stand corrected. This is a world title fight. This is a world title fight, and Trump is going up against three men tonight, and there's a very good chance that he is going to lose that white belt.
Oh, that's right. I don't know, Trump wasn't expected to lose that belt tonight, but, against three guys, anything could happen.
Might be the last time he's going to be holding this belt for a while.
Yeah, I don't know why Trump even agreed to participate in a fatal four-way for the title. Wow, I think he got duped into this one.
But look at him, ever so confident. And who's next?
Snacho! Snacho time, baby!
Here he is, from Mexico. Ignacio, a.k.a. Nacho.
Is his last name Libre?
I don't think that is actually part of his name. But, people call him Nacho Libre all the time, so he says that he's used to it. So yeah, you can call him Nacho Libre if you want, but he prefers Ignacio. But Nacho is his second, favorite name to be called. But it doesn't matter. He's a very happy kind of guy, and he's not even looking to win tonight. He just wants to go in there and compete and show that he can hang with the best fighters in the B.R.A.W.L organization.
All right, what an exciting fight is going to be, and these guys are ready to go.
Here we go. And the fireman's carried by Scott and drops the trump and then a suplex by Nacho.
These guys are getting to work right away. And it's almost like a tag team match right now. And a right hand by Nacho and Scott, also putting some hands on the Tramp right now. And Tramp's just laying there.
Nacho on the middle rope. And drops a forearm on the back of the head of Brother John.
And look at that! Scott just tossed the champion over the top ropes.
And a nice counter by the Trump. And a big boot landed by Brother John in the ring over there.
And Tramp just smacked Scott's face on the floor. And look at that! Now they're beginning to fight on the ramp.
It's a fatal four-way. They can do that. There are no countouts, and the rules are pretty extreme in a fatal four-way. Some ground and pound there by the Trump.
And Nacho busting a move too. Look at that fancy clothesline there by Nacho.
And Trump just manhandling Scott right now, tossing him to and fro. Nice counter forearm smash there by Scott. And looks like he's going for some sort of power bomb there. A shoulder breaker.
And look at Jan now. Oh, and out goes Nacho.
And in comes the Trump. Now the fatal four-way is temporarily a triple threat match at the moment.
And Brother John follows Nacho to the outside. And he gets shoved to the ramp there. And look at that. Tramp just missed a high risk move there against Scott.
And a European uppercut by Scott. And while Nacho pounds the face in of Brother John.
Uh-oh, what's Tramp gonna do? Uh-oh. This looks like it's gonna be pain.
Is he gonna go for a superplex? What's he gonna do? A super flex bomb type body slam thing by Trump, and he's going to pin two. A 2 count. He was 1 second away from successfully defending his title.
Yeah, but against 3 other men. Look at that. Both Tramp and Nacho, high wire act, high flying act.
And now Nacho's going for the pin. 1, 2. And John kicks out on his own accord with no help from the other guys.
The good left hook there landed by John, followed by a right. And the headbutt to the back of the head. That's about as dirty as you can get.
It just tosses Nacho like he was a sack of something. And now he's going to the middle rope. Brother John is. And while Trump's choking the heck out of Scott outside the ring.
Double axe handle. Uh-oh. Looks like Brother John is going for the finish here. Oh, he changed his mind, it looks like.
And looks like Trump and Steve are very content to go at each other. Then look at Trump, some fancy kicking there. Very light on his feet and a high Muay Thai kick to the head. And Scott could be out. And look at the Trump. Now he's going after Nacho. This is his opportunity to defend his title. He should go for the pin.
Yeah, he spun him around a lot. Let's see if he can get the win.
Uh-oh. I think Trump's taking way too much time to try to end this match. And there's his finishing move, the MAGA.
1, 2.
And that was pretty close. But I think he waited just a little too long. And look at that nice counter there by the Trump. And Brother John's got Nacho in all sorts of trouble right now. Very compromised position there. And that's his signature slam. And I think he just broke Nacho's spine with that maneuver. But
look at that. Nacho fighting with a broken spine. And look at that. I think he broke the Brother John's neck. And teeth breaker there by Scott outside the ring, but looks like Trump recovered from it.
And there's that green stuff coming out of Brother John. Here it is. The double finger through the eyeballs. That is his finishing move. The whining fingers. And here comes Scott to the rescue. And he's just letting him pin. Look at that.
Wow. That was like 2 3/4. Nacho barely kicked out of that.
Sidewalk slam by Brother John and a back suplex by the Trump. And what's he going to do? A double leg drop to the groin by the Trump. He's got some moves. And he did it again.
Wow, that's like a quadruple groin attack. And here it is. The MAGA 2.
And that was the fake news high kick by the Trump. And look at that. He is just having a good time in there. And Nacho instead goes for the pin. Trump has had 2 opportunities here to defend his title successfully, but he chose to show off instead, and that could cost him the title.
And look at Scott, just telling him to get out of here. You don't want to pin the guy? Fine, I'll toss you out of the ring and we can fight some more.
And right there, Nacho is taking a break, it looks like. And Scott gets tossed back into the ring, and Brother John's back on his feet.
And a reverse bulldog by Nacho.
And Brother John gets a hold of Nacho. And Nacho escapes with those elbows to the gut.
I think these guys are just a little beat up, and they're just a little too slow. They're not really quick to take advantage of anything. And there goes the MAGA again by the Tramp. And a DDT by Brother John. He reversed it.
And Brother John looks like he is going for the pin here for the World Championship. 1. Not even close. The Trump still has a lot left in the tank. But John, you got to give him credit for being a weasel. He'll go for the pin whenever he can.
And a high kick by Scott. And I think Brother John might be unconscious. And look at Scott just like messing around over there.
Everybody here likes to mess around, and they're just wasting a lot of opportunities to win.
Some ground and pound there by the Trump. It looks like Nacho is cat.
I think he is busted wide open. And Trump gets tossed over the top rope again by Scott. These guys are all beat up by now. Nacho is still laid out in the middle of the ring, and John decides that he wants to join the other 2 guys at ringside.
And a smashing forearm to the back of the head by Brother John. Tosses Nacho into the turnbuckle and just smashes him right in the sternum.
And Trump is now back in the middle of the ring, and looks like Brother John's going for the pin. And Scott stops him.
Please sub to me, you're my favorite YouTuber, emoji grinning face. Please sub to me, you're my favorite YouTuber, emoji grinning face.
Request
Please sub to
will
me,
be
you're my
granted.
favorite YouTuber, emoji grinning face.
Yes, we shall do that. Thank you, fans.
And look at that, Nacho. Stopping Trump from pinning him. The Scott.
Yay.
If you're just tuning in, be sure to subscribe to Replay Factor. You're watching B.R.A.W.L, the greatest organization in the WWE universe.
And look at, oh, what a nice counter there by Scott. And look at that, he just smacked his bat. He smacked his own bat, and here comes Nacho tossing the champion and smacking the champion with a right closed fist to the jaw.
Now all 4 men are in the ring. Not anymore. And now Nacho's working on the Trump's knees. If you're just tuning in, welcome to B.R.A.W.L. You're watching the BBW edition. That is the bad boys of wrestling.
And not the other BBW you're thinking about.
I subbed. Please sub to me, you're my favorite YouTuber, emoji burning face.
Alright, I like it when all 4 guys are in the ring. It gets crazy, but look at that. Looks like Nacho's going for a tombstone pile driver. 2. Wow, a pile driver by the Nacho. And Scat going for the pin.
Yeah, this could be the longest match we've ever seen here in B.R.A.W.L. And the champ is laid out there outside the ring, taking a breather or trying to recover. But now Scott's got this all to himself, but Nacho's fighting him back. This is anybody's match. Here comes the Trump. Clothesline from the back. And another clothesline.
And looks like the Tramp is making a comeback of some sort. He is fired up.
A nice counter there by Nacho. Oh, here comes the Trump. And drops him right on his neck on those ropes. And again, instead of going for the pin, Trump decides to showboat. And that is definitely going to cost him.
And look at that kick to the gut by Brother John.
A left uppercut connects for Trump. Body slam there by Brother John.
And look at that toss there by the Tramp. This is his opportunity.
But here comes Scott. And a DDT lands for Brother John. Looks like he's going for the pin, but, you know, Scott's right there, circling like a shark. Ever ready to stop the pin from happening.
And look at that backsplash there by Brother John. And now he's going after Scott.
And that's a wise move. That's a very wise move. Now he has a choice to pin either one of these 2 guys.
But now, Brother John's being stupid now. He should have gone for the pin. And now he gets tossed out. He gets pummeled out of the ring.
That was a mean right hand that Nacho landed there. Nacho's a nice guy, but he could be a very vicious fighter. And here comes the Maga. Trump's preparing the Maga.
Or something. I think he just walked around too much. Oh, airplane spin by the Tramp. And looks like Brother John is busted wide open too.
And there's the airplane spin Maga by the Trump. And again, he refuses to go for the pin, and a shoulder block by Scott.
And look at that, Nacho. He's about to do something. A reverse bomb. He dropped Brother John right on his stomach.
And a reverse DDT by Scott. And there's Nacho playing to the crowd. And looks like Trump is rolling outside the ring, trying to recover. And Scott's in a good position here to get the victory. Pile driver.
I love you, you're my favorite YouTuber.
There's Scott working on the Brother John.
And here comes the Trump going for the pin. Is he going to get it? 1, 2, 2 3/4.
And a kick to the back by the Tramp.
Please sub to me, you're my favorite YouTuber, emoji burning face. Please sub to me, you're my favorite YouTuber, emoji burning face.
Alright, these guys are just going at it now.
Emoji burning face.
And Trump just put Scott in the top of the turnbuckle. He's up to no good, that's for sure. And Nacho's up to no good either. Superplex.
Our superplex turned into a body slam. And now Scott is rolling outside. And now it's just Nacho and the Tramp, and here comes the Tramp's signature move, the fake news Muay Thai kick.
Will you?
Now, is he going to go for the pin? Yes, he is. It is a perfect opportunity. 2.
That was close, but not close enough.
And Leo Kid, thank you. You are my favorite subscriber.
Favorite YouTuber, emoji burning face, will you?
Here comes. Oh no, this is the Brother John's favorite signature move. The weird dropping you on the back of the back type thing, breaking the back. I don't know what you call it, but it's pretty effective.
And Nacho just delivered a painful shot to the midsection of the champ. And now for the 5th time or something, Scott throws the Trump out the ring.
And look at that, Brother John going for the pin. He might get it. 2 3/4. That was really close. Brother John almost got the title there.
Tosses Nacho into the ring, and good counter elbow by Nacho. And look at that, Nacho just hit nothing but air.
Yeah, these guys are so beat up, they don't really know what's going on anymore. They're too tired. This fight has gone on a little too long, and look at that blood in John's forehead.
Please sub to me, you're my favorite YouTuber, emoji burning face. Please sub to me, you're my
forearm
favorite
smash
YouTuber,
there by
emoji
Nacho.
burning face. I love you.
And a reverse DDT landed by Scott again, and he has 2 guys he could pin right now if he wanted to.
And a high kick landed by Scott, and that could be it. He could win the title right now.
But instead he goes for the Trump. He really doesn't like that guy. I mean, his shirt does say Obama for life, so maybe he really wants to go at Trump, but Trump has other ideas. And smashes his face onto the mat, and he might be out cold.
Okay, what's Trump gonna do to Brother John now? Oh no, here it comes, the fake news high kick. There it is.
And here comes Nacho.
I love you so much, you deserve 1,000,000 subs.
And Trump has been thrown out of the ring, or punched out rather. And look at that move by Nacho. Hard to believe such a nice guy is capable of such violent moves. And now 3 men are outside the ring, and they could barely stand up. And Brother John wants in on the action. Tosses Trump into the ring. And now all 4 guys are inside again.
I love you so much, you deserve.
And here comes that green stuff move from Brother John. He's putting his fingers right through the Trump's eyeballs, and this could be it, folks. This could be it.
And look at that. All right, what's happening here? And look at that, just Brother John just punishing him. And a big right hand landed by John, Brother John, and a backbreaker to the Tramp. 1, 2. And the Tramp kicks out at just the last second.
And here comes a Nacho. And the Brother John just picking on the Trump now, and the Scott is just content to just lay outside the ring. Sidewalk slam by Brother John. And this fight has gone on for what, 4.5 hours now. It's a world record.
And look at that reverse bomb lands for the Nacho. And Tramp looks like he just basically quit. I don't think he has enough to get back.
Pile driver there by Nacho. He has this. All he has to do is go for the cover, and he'll win the title.
Please sub. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Oh, look at this. Scott just looking on as Brother John drops Nacho on his back.
I think these guys just want to quit. This fight just needs to end now. It's gone on for 4 hours and 32 minutes. And here comes Trump with a fake news Muay Thai kick, and Brother John is out.
I love you, do you love me, and will you sub?
And now it's just Scat and the Tramp. Nope. Scat decides to go out.
And the Trump is following him. And both guys are going after Brother John. Looks like they smell blood, and this could be the opportunity to go for that pin.
And look at that. Both guys, look at them. The Tramp. What the heck happened there? They both botched their moves.
Yeah, it looks like a botch move for sure. But here comes the Trump. Nice reversal there by Scott. Comes back with a Muay Thai kick. And he can go for the pin now. And Brother John is right there to break the pin.
And look at this back-breaking move by Scott. And the champion is in trouble.
And Nacho going for that suplex, a very basic suplex, but he could win the title right now if he goes for that pin, but instead, looks like he wants to make sure he gets the pin. He wants that 3 count for sure, and he goes for that reverse bomb. And look at the Trump going for the pin himself, it looks like. But he was a little too late there. And he just throws Scott halfway across the ring. And if you're just tuning in, welcome to B.R.A.W.L, the hottest organization in the WWE universe.
To me, you're my favorite YouTuber.
And look at that airplane spin by the Nacho. And the Tramp is just laid out there, half conscious it looks like.
And Brother John, he's got the perfect opportunity to get the win now. I don't think anybody's in shape to stop him from getting that pin, except for Nacho, who defends himself beautifully. Nice right hands there by Brother John. Looks like he's going to go for his patented eyeball poke. He literally puts 2 fingers right through each eyeball.
I can't stop talking.
And the Tramp, he gets thrown out of the ring again. He's like the most thrown out guy I've ever seen. Everybody just keeps throwing out of the ring, man.
And it looks like the crowd is getting restless. And look at this. Trump running inside. He sees an opportunity here. Both Scott and Brother John are outside. If he can land a good move here, he could win the title. Nice reversal there by the Trump. And he throws Nacho. He just threw him. Here comes the pin.
1, 2.
And a 2 count. Now he's raining down some elbows.
Sorry if I write too much messages. Emoji persevering face.
And no, you did not write too many messages, my friend.
Even though you're kind of noisy, you know that?
And here comes the flight of the eagle from Nacho, and he might get the win. 1, 2, 2 3/4.
Wow. The flight of the eagle almost won the title. And now he's going for the camel clutch. Did he quit? Did he quit?
I thought for a second there that Trump quit, but looks like Nacho just let go of that camel clutch. And look at that strength being shown here by Nacho. And now it looks like he's going for the flight of the eagle for the second time here. Nope, it was a forearm drop.
2.
And look at that, Scott! Scott has won the title.
Unbelievable. I even did not see that move. We have a winner. Now, does Scott win the title here? Or does he have to pin the Tramp in order to win the title?
We might have a new champion here, folks. I'm just trying to clarify the rules. If the reigning champion, which happens to be Trump, if he needed to pin him in order to win the title. But it looks like we have a winner here, and it is Steve. Or not Steve, I meant Scott. What did I say? It's Scott.
I don't think the title was on the line after all.
That's right. My bad, guys. I thought the title wasn't on the line, but then I said it was on the line. It wasn't on the line after all.
Wow, what a long, exhausting matchup there. And now, looks like the moment you guys have all been waiting for is just about here. That's right, the main event is almost upon us.
The Impractical Jokers themselves. 4 lifelong friends, no more. These guys are about to kill each other. It's Tsao and Murr against Joe and Q, Brian Quinn.
That's right, I can't wait to see this fight. And yeah, these guys have been rivaling each other for the last couple of weeks, and you know, they formed tag teams, so just for this moment here tonight, they really want to get at each other. They've been betraying each other left and right, and now they have a score to settle.
That's right. Murr made Joe quit when they fought, and they sort of betrayed each other big time, and they snuck attack each other when they were fighting somebody else. It's a mess, and now they're going to try to clean up that mess and settle their differences here at our main event.
Not 1-8, you're lucky.
All right. Here we go. Main event is almost here.
If you guys are just tuning in, you are watching B.R.A.W.L, and that's the Brotherhood of the Really Athletic Wrestling League.
All right, here come Joe and Q making the entrance first. They are ready to go.
Well, I think they have the overall size advantage here. Even though Sal is a pretty big dude, but Murr, you know, weighs like 110 pounds.
So what is their combined weight anyway?
I don't know. But these guys are fired up.
Look at that. These guys look very, very confident.
Look at that look on Q's face. And here comes Murr and Sal. And look at Murr. He is wearing the Wonder Years wrestling attire. The Wonder Years edition when he met Danica something. Winnie Cooper.
All right. Here comes the Flying Ferret himself, along with Sal. This is going to be an incredible match. And hopefully it doesn't last as long as the last one, because that just went on a little too long for my taste.
I agree. I love a good fight as much as the next guy, but the last fight, the Fatal 4-Way, just went way too long for her. And here they come. Here they go.
Please say hi, Leo. You are awesome.
The suplex by Joe on Sal.
And look at Sal tripping him up. And kicks him on the back.
Sal working on Joe's lower back. Good strategy. Teeth breaker move by Joe Gatto.
I beg of you.
And look at that. Sal reversing that move into a body press. And a leg drop. Pretty smart.
And drops that closed fist.
Right in the face. Right in the face.
And double axe handle connects for Sal. Is he going to get the tag? No, a right foot right to the jaw of Sal by Joe. And a neck breaker.
And look at that, flip-flop neck breaker by Sal. And Murr is just looking on, just looking at Sal, put a beating on Joe. I wonder if he's going to get tagged in soon.
And here comes the tag.
And look at this, the Flying Ferret maneuver. Nicely executed.
Murr working on that lower back some more. Look at that. Look at how confident Jim Murray is. And it looks like he lost a little bit of weight too.
That's right, he did gain a little bit of fat in season 6, and it's good to see him in fighting shape again.
Nice counter there by Joe.
Awesome. You're my favorite YouTuber, but it would be even more awesome if you subbed and said, "Hi Leo, you are awesome."
The strong right hand connects for Joe Gatto. And a standing drop kick.
Here comes Tsao. This is actually the first time we've seen him in action here in B.R.A.W.L. We've seen him a couple of times, but this is actually the first time we've seen him fight.
And look at Q. Just stomping on Murr. Did you say Sal?
"Hi Leo, you are awesome."
And nice defensive skills being displayed there by Murr.
And look at that, he just slams Q down the mat. He probably weighs about 137 pounds more than Murr. Impressive feat there.
Okay, what's Murr gonna do now? He's dragging Q, and he goes for the tag. Nothing too fancy there.
And yeah, Sal and Q are a better matchup. They match up better, size-wise. They're about the same size.
That's right. And Q blocks that suplex and counters with a right hook to the body. And teeth breaker by Sal. And a right hand by Q. They just want to fight.
And beautiful arm drag there by Sal. Twist his neck breaker.
Here comes tag. Looks like Sal and Murr make a pretty good team. Just working together very, very well. Right hand by Murr. Nice slam there.
And a stomp to the head and another one.
What's he gonna do? Looks like he thought of going over the top rope for 1 second there and he changed his mind.
Teeth breaker by
Please
Q.
say, "Hi Leo, you are awesome," please.
And then, look at that forearm attack. Followed by an elbow. Clothesline. Wow.
Very impressive sequence there by Brian Quinn, and now he's got the fireman's carry, turning it into an airplane spin, into an RKO.
That was a brutal maneuver there by Q. Is he going to go for the pin?
No, it looks like he wants to go for the tag, and here comes Joe Gatto, who really has a bone to pick with Murr, and I think he wants to punish him a little more
My
before
channel
going
is
for that
Leo
win.
Kid 1308. Please sub.
Look at that. And Murr gets out of that hold and flips him right over his head. Smacks him in the back of the head with a nice closed fist.
Now Murr punishing Joe, and Joe countering with an arm drag.
DDT.
Joe stomps on the back of Murr. And what's he gonna do? Flying headbutt.
Wow, that was brutal, and I think he just blasted him wide open. No, he didn't. Oh, I think Joe blasted himself wide open with that headbutt. Not a very good move. He damaged himself.
And look at that fancy ninja move there by
I just want you to say
Joe
Leo,
Gatto.
you are awesome, please. Emoji tired face.
And if you're just tuning in, I just want everybody to know that Leo, you are awesome.
All right. Who's Leo anyway?
I don't know what came over me. I just felt like saying that. I think it was my my fortune cookie told me to say that.
Leo, you're awesome?
Yeah, indeed it was my fortune cookie.
And what's Joe Gatto planning here? He's in the wrong corner, and Sal, he's not really doing anything. He should have grabbed Joe or something.
And now they're teaming up. Tosses Murr into the rope, and look at that, a double flying something right to the chest of Murr. And Murr gets the tag.
And here comes Tsao. He's on fire.
And a forearm there by Tsao. And now it's Tsao and Q.
You know, for the longest time when I first started watching Impractical Jokers, I couldn't remember the name of the guy. Tsao and Q, I often get them mixed up.
Well, they don't really look alike, but I can sort of understand that, especially if you're new to the show. And there's the meow meow move almost by Q. And a stomp to the back by Q. And what's he doing now? Is he like trying to fan him awake?
And a massive forearm by Q. And he's having a good time in there. And there's a double thumbs down. Is he going to go for the finish? Here it is. The Mondo Duke.
And that is the Mondo Duke, his signature move. Is he going to get the Hween? 1, 2, 2.5. And that was close. That was one of his best moves there. And Tsao wisely tags Murray after barely surviving the Mondo Duke from Q. And here comes the Flying Ferret, and he changes his mind. And now it's back to Joe and Murr. And look at that. They both went for a flying forearm and missed at the same time. But not that time. And another one.
Wow, 2 flying forearms, 3 flying forearms almost. Murray's too smart to get hit with 3 of those in a row.
Goodbye, Leo.
And look at that, he just stomped Joe's hands. And again. It's not the most violent looking move, but you know, I bet you that hurt.
And a bomb. A power bomb landed by Murr. And here it comes, the Flying Ferret.
Actually, I don't have to go never.
The Flying Ferret, is he going to pull it off? No, he changes it to a flying clothesline instead. Is he going to get the pin? 1, 2, 3. 3?
No, that was 2 3/4. Wow. No, that was actually more than that. It was 2 4/5. Unbelievable. That's as close as you can get without getting actually the 3 count.
And I think that was a 3 count. I think the referee cheated. And a kick to the back of the head there by Joe. And now he's got him over his shoulders. Airplane spin. Is he going to finish it off with the RKO like last time? Nope, he just drops him.
Light as a feather, Murr is.
A right hand to the jaw there by Joe Gatto, and follows it up with a DDT. And Sal is there just looking on. And surprisingly, this match, for as much bad blood as there is between Joe and Murr, this match has been pretty clean. No guy's been fighting out of turn. Like Sal and Q, they're just waiting there on the apron like they should be. They're not trying to break the counts.
Yeah, it's been a very sportsmanlike match. Elbows to the side there by Joe. And look at that, doing push-ups on Murr.
And Joe just looks on. I don't know what he's up to. I think he's just strutting. And he delivers more elbows to the side of Murr and does more push-ups.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to exercise during the fight, try to get stronger, you know? Just trying to be efficient.
What is your guys' names?
Suplex to the slam.
Real names?
And if you guys are just tuning in, you're not familiar with these guys, these are the Impractical Jokers cast. The guy in his underwear is James Murray. The guy in the green shirt is Joe Gatto. The guy in the black shirt with the brown shorts and the black shoes is Sal Vulcano. And the guy with the tap-out shirt is Brian Quinn.
Lou tried to body slam Joe Gatto, and Gatto reverses it into a back suplex. Unbelievable.
And in Leo.
And look at that move by Joe, and he's going for the cover. Juan. 2.
2.5. And now he's cranking his neck. You just got to do whatever you can to try to soften your man and hopefully get that 3 count, which has been very, very elusive tonight. Especially in the last match that I think went on for 4 hours. Uh-oh. That was Joe's finishing move. The dropping deuces.
And look at that, Tsao breaks it up. And now it's going to get crazy. Now they're beginning to break the rules. That's what I like to see.
It looks like Joe's going for the dropping deuces one more time. Yes, he is. It's 2 times the charm, guys. 1, 2, 3, and he gets it. Joe defeats Q in tonight's main event. Impractical Jokers going against each other. Joe and Q defeats Tsao and Murr.
What an incredible match, and I'm glad it didn't last 4.5 hours like the last fight did. It was an incredible, incredible match.
If you guys are just tuning in, make sure to tune in again next time you are watching B.R.A.W.L, the B.B.W. edition, and there are your winners, Joe Gatto and Brian Quinn.
That was an awesome match. Good tag team. Good tag team.
A well-deserved victory, and hopefully this settles their differences. Maybe they can go back to being friends again. Who knows?
I doubt it, but, you know, it'll be interesting.
And again, guys, thank you for tuning in. That was the main event. Be sure to tune in to our next show,
When are you gonna finish the live stream?
Replay Factor. Until next time.